This is a delight. I've been looking forward to ending your meddlesome existence for some time. How the Dark Lady will laugh when I tell her that you died like a trap, in a trap like the mongrel you are. It's hammering time. We got you, Palnai. That's what you get for gabbing, Nathanos. Is that how you say his name? You can't beat the hammers. Can't stop the griffins. When the wild hammer on your side, you just gotta look to the skies whenever you're in trouble.
Wild hammer!
The wild hammer can take you wherever you need to go. Did you find anything interesting down in the ship? I wish you could have seen the crew panicking when you shot off those cannons. It was hilarious. That's the wild hammer style. Ha! Nathanos is gonna be crying all the way back to Sylvanas' nursery after that whooping. Did you find Blood Prince Draven? Looks like we even scared the storm away. Well, if you didn't find Blood Prince Draven on your ship, it must be hiding on the other one. I can take you down to it, but the Horde knows we're here now. What do you say we create some distractions to hold off their attention while we hunt down Draven? The Wildhammer's itching to let the hammers fly. You want to join us for the first round? Let me know when you're ready to start the bombing run. Wildhammers, focus your attention on the Banshee's whale. Keep them locked down. Palnai, take me hammers and throw them with all your strength. So this is a defensive thing. Someone's protecting the Banshee's whale with fancy Tide Sage magic. The Wildhammer will keep the Horde's attention on that ship, while we target Draven on the other one. But she stealthed it. I saw someone lying down and was like, well, shit. Maybe we shouldn't be just flinging hammers and be over helping her. I got you, Swiftwing. The Horde's cannon's bringing us down today. That name, Thomas What's-His-Face, doesn't ring a bell. I'm sure when we eventually have a Horde up, we'll find out about him. I was just wondering, was he someone I killed? Deck burnt, even though she's on it right now. Nice throwing. Now let's get you over to the Crimson Squall. In the ship I just ignited. I know, that just seems like a bit of a reckless move. Sound just waiting for you on board. Good luck.
Hello.
He's here. I knew I smelled an ugly drain eye. Goes the deckhand. Blood Prince Draven is close. Are you ready? Blood Prince Draven's here, and the situation is even worse than we thought. The monster's training other Shanlin. Every neophyte you see on this ship is another future Blood Prince Draven. Its foul practices cannot be allowed to spread within the Horde. We're going to tear the Shanlin out right now, root and all. Let me just make sure I'm recording, because I'll be fecked if I'm not. 90, 20, 50, 80, 10, 40, 70, 0. Line across, line across, line up, line to the left, line to the right, line up. Okay, all's good. Ten, 40, 70. Line across, line up, line to the left, right, up. Yeah, everything's good. So, his vault practices cannot be allowed to spread within the Horde. We're going to tear the Shanlin out right now, root and all. Blood Prince Draven and his followers are siphoning power from blood-infused crystals to bolster their unholy abilities. Trying these crystals weaken Draven before we fight him. Take out as many as you can. Ooh, this gets us King's Rest. The Horde aren't just here on this Shanlin shuttling mission. There are a lot of high-ranking Horde figures here. Something's going on. One perk of dealing with important Horde targets is to be carrying important information. Look at this map I found on one of the bodies. See the big red circle around King's Rest? What is King's Rest? Why don't the Alliance know about this? We'll have to look into it as soon as we get back on land. One of the perks of dealing with important Horde... yeah, I think the other guy, Grapplehammer, is the scientist from the Goblin Quests. One perk of dealing with important one perk of dealing with important horde targets. They tend to be carrying important information. Look at this map I found on one of the bodies. See the big red circle around King's Rest? What is King's Rest? Why don't the Alliance know about this? We'll have to look into it as soon as we get back on land. Well, meet me below deck when you're done. I'll find a way to destroy the barrier protecting Blood Prince Draven. Look who wandered onto our ship. I thought Shanlin were blood elves who were raised. You know, like that's all they were. This was supposed to be easy. You know, they weren't something else, you know? This seems to have a different... Maybe I'm just jumping the gun, but this seems to be kind of a... putting up a different image of them, you know? Hunted by the Shanlin. The Shanlin of the Crimson Skull will find you soon. Well, that's handy, because they killed them. I know, it just... No, maybe... Yeah, actually, no. I think I'm jumping the gun. These are just blood elves who died and got resurrected. For a moment, whatever way I was... I read it, you know, his practices and whatnot made it sound like it was just like he was, you know, you train a mage. You train these to be Shanlin. When they say, actually that's funny, there's a Crimson Skull deckhand, and then there's a Crimson Skull deckhand, which has a space between deck and hand. It's punny. Apparently Shanlin have given up on trying to hunt me. They seem only interested when I'm down a bit lower. So I need to kill just 4 more. Sorry. But at least now I have King's Rest unlocked. I do believe it's mythic only though. The Blood Prince will drain you dry. Unlike, I think there's more mythic only things in this expansion than there was in Legion. Somehow this hand is classed as humanoid. You're trapped out here with us. I'm not... I'm just remembering that scene from Watchmen now. I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with me. And then Kai proceeds to get his arms chainsawed off. Kind of fusing 2 scenes together there, but anyway. I'm invincible. And then the memes about Metal Gear Vengeance suddenly flashed to mind. You know, wait, Sundowner? Foul crystals for foul people. Good. That should weaken Blood Prince Draven long enough for us to kill him. That is enough for now. We must focus our efforts on Blood Prince Draven. Shadow Meld. And we nice to remember that Blood Elves have that. Oh no, the Night Elves have that. And she's always stealthed. It's nice to see her use Shadow Meld. Blood Prince Draven has barricaded himself in the lowest deck of this ship. He's trapped out there. Don't think that makes this easy for us. A cornered beast is more dangerous than a free one. But if we have the will and wisdom, we can be slain. Yeah, I've got the wisdom right here, and the kings. Follow me. I'll break the barrier blocking his lair, and we'll defeat him, and we'll face him together. We'll attack Blood Prince Draven together. No mercy, no escape. Your foul blood magic cannot protect you, Draven. There will be no escape this time, Abomination. Your death is long overdue. The trouble with undead has always been the lack of meat on their bones, the drained tree to match the power from a night elf. No matter. I'll simply tell Sylvanas that you killed them before I kill you. Me and Swiftwing's got your back, Palnai. We'll keep the hammers coming down from the ports. Sentinel Thalia, Sentinel Aronia, Sentinel Ares. You'll know my sister's names before you fall, monster. Foolish girl. I knew their names when I drained the lives from their husk. It added to the appeal. Throwing in hammers, but I can't. None of this guy is uninterruptible, so I can't really, unless the hammers have good AOE on them. Actually, I think they do. I've grown weary of your feeble play at combat. I'll entertain these foolish notions no longer. No more trickery, no more escape. I'm not wait any longer for justice. Goddess, give me strength. A new Dorani Tala monster. Blood Prince Raven is dead. Must move before Natanos and the others recover from the Wildhammer diversion. Signal Falstad and join me in disguise. We'll return to Boaris together. So do I just swim out a little bit? Or do I actually have to be on top of the ship? Nope. Signal him here. Probably even quicker just to run upstairs and throw myself out. Aye. There you are, Palnai. Hop up. Hop on. Azeroth would be a better place without that Blood Prince. You did good, Palnai. The Wildhammers won't be able to keep Natanos and the rest of the Horde busy much longer. You ready to leave? Chandris raises her eyes to the sky and speaks somberly. Ane Toras Etel, sisters? Shaha Lorma. Shaha. Yeah, that's probably not how you meant to say it, but fuck if I can pronounce it. A victory here will echo through the Horde like a warning shot. Grunts will whisper on the campfire that nowhere is safe from Palnai and the Alliance. Soldiers will doubt even for a moment the strength of their commanders. Sylvanas herself will hear the story of what we did here today and will infuriate her. The thought of her outraged roar when she hears the news will keep me warm tonight. Let's return to Boaris and inform the High Commander of the good news. I keep saying that differently and wrong every time. We're ready to go, Falstad. You heard the General Swiftwing? Take us back to Boaris. Griffin Riders, disengage and fall back into formation. We're done here. And again, I fell off the fucking mount. Swiftwing just does not like me. And I got disconnected. Swiftwing really doesn't like me. But now I have King's Rest available to me. So, I've got another dungeon that I could run. Need to continue on with the Pride of Kulturis for the, Kultiris, for the, to unlock the other one. It would be a good idea to have them unlocked, especially with Mythic Plus coming up. Because both can offer me weapons. I know I'm fixating on that, but it just... The hammer fucking bugged me, and I didn't end up getting, 1 to 930, 940 gear. So I'm stuck with 910, so I'm still fixating. Normal and heroic rate scale. I guess Mythic doesn't. I think Mythic needs you to have exactly 20 people think I remember someone saying that before. Don't tell me it crashed again. Hopefully they miss out on any text from that. Well, if I have, I'm sure we'll find out in the future. When I'm running other routes.
Wait, did that brat just take my wallet? After him.
Should have kept your nose clean, outsider.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Thank you, shooting. Yeah, I'll be running all other routes up through here, so we'll keep going. Yeah, I'll be running other routes up through here. Eventually, you know? So yeah, I'll be running other routes up here eventually. So if I have missed something out, maybe they'll catch it. And then again, maybe I won't be doing the war campaign on them. Or maybe I will. Damn it. Jumped a touch too early. There we go.
Soldier.
You've done the Alliance and all of Azeroth a fine service today, Palnai. We'll sleep in a better world than we woke to. That is all that can be asked of us for the Alliance.
By the light. The first strike belongs to
Well done, Palnai. Well done, Chandris. And a special recognition to High Tain Falstad and the entire Wildhammer clan. I'm sure that King Anduin personally hears of your heroics today. Exceptional work, everyone.
It's Shaw. Matthias Shaw.
Subtlety and guile are our best weapons in this war, Palnai. Stay a while and listen.
Sleep with one eye open. How many campaigns against the Horde does this make for you, Wormbane?
I've stopped counting. I go where the Alliance orders me. And where the light calls me. But then, you are no stranger to battle.
SI-7 was built to work behind the scenes. I prefer to stay in the shadows, where I'm not so exposed.
I must admit, as a paladin, I have questioned the need for spies and assassins within the ranks of the Alliance. But the honor and loyalty you have shown to our king is beyond question.
Kind of you to say, but if I had to choose between satisfying honor and getting the job done, I'll pick the latter every time. For the Alliance, of course.
Oh, of course.
Sylvanas actually made a similar comment. Well, not. She didn't make a similar comment, but she actually. I know. I'm having flashback to Silverpine, and Rosh was telling Sylvanas when he sees her raising people from the dead. You know, how does this separate you from, the Lich King? And she's like, oh, because I do it for the Horde. And he gives a mocking salute. And just like for the Alliance, of course. It just kind of strikes me in the same kind of vein almost. Well, I know it's mocking, but it just I know just like general, I could feel like the boat is smugging at the other person, you know. Frankly, feel it. So it's that's all. So I've only one more left to do. Let's go turn this in. I've only one more left to do of the war campaign, and I'm done that bit. of stuff.
Keep him warm, I heard.
Seems familiar. By the light, I thought I lost it forever. It used to belong to my great-grandfather. Myra clutches necklace close to her heart for a moment as a tear runs down her cheek. After a moment she looks around, shaking her head. Nothing can remotely repay this. It's not much, but it can show you how to get the most out of mining mono, it seems. Myra spends the next several minutes explaining several techniques to increase the amount of monoites mined from a seed. There's that maxed out. Okay, I'm gonna actually leave this here, folks. I don't think there's really that I need to go do. So I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you come back to reach revered. Okay, at revered I'll get it. Nice. So just under 3,000 more. 2,900. Well, here's hoping I get another one of their things again soon, because that would basically did more than half it, which will be fantastic. But anyway, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you join me again soon. If there's anything you'd like to tell me, please let me know in the comment section below. Until then, love and peace, baby.